Hello there! If you want to play jazz, you'll often get the solid advice of learning existing great solos, and that's what we do at Sharp 11 Music. But the big problem is that the vast majority of them are technically hard and thus overwhelming usually. That's why I made a selection of 5 great saxophone solos, starting with an easy one and increasing slightly in difficulty while visiting a few different conceptual approaches of jazz saxophone on the way. I'll provide a link to the PDF for all these solos at the end of the video, and there is more. But first, let's take a look at all these great solos. This is a solo by Garrett on a standard called Sandu, which is a blues. A one-chorus blues solo for alto saxophone in C. The tempo is not slow, but neither really fast. A solid medium-paced tune. Garrett stays close to a simple bluesy motif at the first part of the solo, the first 6 bars. He focuses on the flat 3 and the 1 of the key, which makes it sound super bluesy. This serves as a great example on how to play rhythmically engaging with just a few notes. The second part has a beautiful voice leading over 2 5s, and it's all played in a laid-back way. He ends with some enclosures and cliché types of lines, but with a few surprising twists in there. It's a jazz solo as short as they will ever come, with blues and the first basics of the bebop idiom in the second part. You can try it out right away. I'll provide a link to the solo transcription videos. This second solo is Paul Desmond's rendition of A Taste of Honey with Jim Hall. And that title couldn't be more suiting to Desmond's playing here. It's a gorgeous Dorian waltz where you just can focus on attaining this beautiful silk sound. Desmond plays so subtle and lyrical, it's almost hard to tell where the melody ends and the solo begins. Listen how he picks some coloring notes like the 9 on minor in his solo, or he has these simple yet very inventive variations on the melody, simple ideas developed in incredible ways. Also, Desmond shows how to solo in jazz with barely any chromaticism, mainly diatonic note choices. A rarity in jazz, I would say. Next, Johnny Hodges, one of Duke Ellington's main men, was such a class act of jazz. This version of All of Me has it all. The melody, great variations, but also tons of expression. It's all expression actually. No bebop, but some of the finest classic jazz. If you're serious about jazz saxophone playing, a solo by Johnny Hodges is, in my opinion, just a given. Okay, and at number 4, yes, again, Paul Desmond. Because this is a great example of a different way to create a singable solo. Desmond demonstrates here perfectly how to use the structure of question and answer on this jazz classic, Autumn Leaves. It's from the beautiful sessions he did with Chet Baker. You can find it on the album called Together, which is a selection of both gentlemen recording on 3 different dates. Listen to how the question and answers generate clarity and space. It gives a lot of comprehensive structure to the solo in ways that makes it accessible to even people that have never listened to a lot of jazz. Furthermore, Desmond has this incredible ability to build on the idea he just laid down before. Listen to the sequences and how he varies it and how it is all a consequence of each other. what would jazz saxophone be without bebop? Usually bebop is too virtuose or difficult for the beginner, so that's why it's also the last solo in this series. But Sonny Stitt has a great way of mixing dexterity with some absolute solid melodies and cliché lines in this rendition of There Is No Greater Love. Just about 3 times he goes into this incredible double time bebop run, so it provides some challenge amidst a solid playable foundation. And these fast double time lines are so good that they just sound amazing, even when played slowly. About 3 years ago we managed here on this channel, as part of a solo transcription challenge, to play it with about 15 people, which sounded truly incredible. Just a top solo by Sonny Stitt to learn. And even if these fast lines fail, just remember, Stitt happens. These 5 solos can be downloaded for free at our website, see the link down here. But there is more. If you want to learn more in depth and get analysis and guidance on how to play it, how to apply these concepts to grow your own ideas for improvisation, I have you covered with this new course, The Beginner's Guide to Jazz Saxophone in 5 Solos. A lesson series designed to cover fundamentals of jazz saxophone in a series of playable solos. All these solos have an analysis, conceptual breakdowns, a lesson on the specific sound and phrasing of that particular solo, and an assignment on how to take that idea from the solo into your own improvisations. There is a special 30% discount for the first 50 people to use the coupon code as pinned in the first comment here below the video. Let me know what you think of this selection, and perhaps you have different ideas for good beginner solos as well. Please let me know in the comments, I would love to hear them. I'm Jorg from Sharp 11 Music, and see you soon again.